Welcome back to What Arty Noobs. This is a GW Tiger Porsche, the Geschützwagen Tiger Porsche. It's located on the, is it the Westbourne? Yes, it is the Westbourne of Airfield, and it's under the command of Mike 1963-1. Battle's about to start. Okay, well, this is one of the slowest Artys in the game. Seeing as it's based on the same hull used for the Tiger Porsches, which, well, Ferdinand Porsche actually made quite a few of these before he lost the contest for the hull for the new Tiger. But, well, he probably would have actually got around to making an Arty using some of the hulls. He did use some for the Ferdinand, which is also known as the Elephant. And this one has the 21cm gun on it. The reason I know that, it's got no muzzle brake, and you can see that Mike has actually got one mark of excellence on the barrel of his gun already. So he has played this Arty quite a few times. Okay, he's in position and now ready to shoot at the enemy. Now, if you remember, Mike actually likes watching very, very close to see what's going on with the enemy. In fact, sometimes a little too close, so I can actually take it off the connection. Oh, there you go, he got a hit. Near miss on that VK101P, picked up 351 hit points of damage, and you got some stun assist as well. And the next shot that came in was from a Leopard 1, took him out. Okay, he's now aiming for a Carnarvon. The reload time for this Arty with a 21cm gun is 37.97 seconds, and a penetrating shot will do 1100 alpha. It's got a burst radius of 12 meters, so you can see it will actually do a lot of damage if you can get a shot to penetrate, but it's fairly difficult to pen because it will only penetrate up to 53 millimeters of armor. His next target appears to be a Type 62. He's fired a quick round at it, but pulled away before we saw what happened, and I can tell you that the shell landed long way behind that T62. And Mike is now playing that game where he looks from some distance away. Oh, look at this, perfect. This is the time when I would normally load the premium rounds to maximize the damage, but unfortunately he's just got a standard round in the chamber at the moment. Of course, you can hit more than one tank at once with a burst radius as high as 12 meters. So let's have a look and see exactly how much damage you can do to this lot. Rounds out. Well, he hit and damaged the IS-7 and the 705A, stunned them both. He couldn't get any closer because that rock face is in the way. From the position he's in, it's difficult to get direct shots on them. You'd need to go a lot further south if you didn't want to get shots on these guys when they were hiding around the corner. And of course that's not so advisable than GW Tiger P because it's a very, very slow Arty. Well, he's almost loaded and looks like he's going to go for the IS-7 again. Rounds out. Oh, wipes him out. He was lucky the shell landed just slightly to one side of the aim point, and he got a direct hit on the IS-7. So far the battle's only been going about 3.5 minutes. He's already earned 1,300 hit points of damage, and I'm pretty sure he does have some stun assist as well. He's lining up a shot on that Carnarvon. Almost ready to go. Is he changing target already? Yeah, I think so, because Carnarvon is actually going behind a rock face, but that IS-22, which is the double barrel version of the standard tank, fired the round in and only 117. It landed fair way in front of him. He's sitting on Temple Mount, trying to poke around the corner, shoot at guys who are making their way through the heavy tank pass. Is it just me, or does that IS-22 look rather like the mandibles of an insect of some kind from above? They do look rather strange. Okay, going back to the heavy pass, we've got a couple of tanks here. Conqueror 4502, and look, the 705A has turned up at last. Now, Mike is loaded. He's ready to go, but he just needs a target to shoot at. He's very close to that rock face. He's getting ready to shoot. Oh, no, the rock face is in the way now. He's finding it very difficult to get a solution that gets close enough to that Object 705A. But if he gets any closer to that wreck, well, he fires the round in anyway. And my God, he took out a Conqueror who we probably couldn't see. But the Conqueror was actually in front of the 705A, apparently. So he's got his second kill of the game, and he's actually the lead scorer on his team. Okay, we've lost sight of that Striv S1. There's the Conqueror wreck. You see, he was right next door to the 705A, and we didn't see him at all. Okay, we know the 705A was in the vicinity. Instead, he switched to the IS-2, who's on Temple Mount, using those bushes fairly close to the top. Dialing in, rounds out, and, well, it landed right in the bush. And he's immediately switched targets to a T10. But again, the rocks are getting in the way, and I think that's that position, unfortunately. It is an unfortunate position. Doesn't give you good shots to the south or to the north. And in fact, this T62A is in the south, and goes to show that if Mike had actually made his way down south, he would have got good shots on the guys in the north, but he would have been vulnerable. And thankfully, that a charioteer just took out the T62A. Going back to that IS-2. Okay, he's just dialing in. It takes a few seconds to dial in. He fires a snapshot. That takes out the IS-2 too. Good shot. The 21cm shell really having its effect. So he's now got 3 kills. He's definitely the lead scorer. He doesn't have more shots than the others combined, but he's certainly doing well. Almost loaded. The scores are fairly even, but we appear to have run out of targets to shoot at. That T10's in the lee of the rock at the moment. We can't hit him. I think I just saw that one of our tanks was actually hit by that Striv. Yes, there he is. He's just popped up. And Mike's going to go for him. Rounds out. Pulls away before we see the effects. We don't know if that did any damage, but he's only got 1 shell of standard ammo, and then he's going to be eating into the premium. Of course, I would have been into the premium already for some time because of those tanks grouping close together. Well, now we have the Shipbon, or the Heshbon, the FV4005 Stage 2, making his way up onto Temple Mount. And of course, he's going to be a big danger to that charioteer, who's suddenly left the playground. The Striv S1 sitting up there on top of the rock. We're dialed in, rounds out straight away, pulls away before we see the shot. Oh, he killed him! He got him! He got a direct hit on the Striv S1, took him out of the game. And that's now 4 kills, but he is now being beaten by the rest of the team combined. But it's almost a case of carrying the stupids, as Klaus would say, where you actually have to score more kills than the rest of the team combined. Of course, that would require him to get 8 kills, but he's still having a good go. Now he's looking for a target over this side. I think he's it's been indicating the Arty might be over there, so he's fired a blind shot into that area. Now he's loading premium ammo. He didn't get a kill. Did knock the trees down, that's for sure. He was just having a quick look to see if he could spot any tracer. Now I know that you might complain and say, yes, but he's watching too close, so how can we tell what he's aiming at? Well, to Mike, this is perfectly normal. This is perfectly normal to us, but this is perfectly normal to Mike. He likes to get a very close look at the enemy. Mind you, at this sort of close range, it's almost like he's doing a tonsillectomy on them. Okay, well, he splashed the FP4005 and he goes down. So I think that would have been some stun assist there. Well, the system's saying he scored 86 hit points of stun assist. The T10's gone down. There's only 2 enemies remaining. The M40, M43 and a Rebel Arise. And there's the Rebel Arise hiding behind that rock face. So Mike's not going to be able to hit him. And well, the M40, M43, we don't know where he is. But out comes the Rebel Arise. And he was running actually because there was an E4 directly behind him who shot him in the rear. And now we're looking for that M40. And some of our teammates have actually expressed an idea that he might be down in the south at either K0 or J0. Well, we're just going to wait for our teammates to catch up. If you're wondering, and yes, my voice has come back just about. I'm still suffering, I'm afraid, a bit hoarse, but if my voice does break, I'll try and break off doing the replays. And oh, there he is. There's the M40. He was in the south. We're dialing in. Remember, this is a premium round, so it's got a bigger splash. In fact, the splash radius on this one is 13.2 meters. He just shotgunned one of our teammates, the Charioteer, but that shot from Mike takes him out of the game, wins the game for the team. And that's 5 kills. And he has more kills than the surviving players of the team. So yes, he did carry the stupids. Let's have a look at the end of battle stats. It's an ace tanker for Mike 1963 in the GW Tiger Porsche. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he actually managed to get 16 and he got a fighter badge for getting at least 4 kills. He got 5. Let's have a look at team score. Excuse me. Yep, there you go. He didn't get top damage. That actually went to the Superconk, who managed to get 4,209 hit points of damage. Then came the Leopard with 3,727. Well, Mike actually came after the T10 on the enemy team. He got 3,455. Mike got 3,252. But when it came to kills, he was top dog. 5 kills in that game, just 1 short of getting that top gun. That would have been really nice, but unfortunately it just wasn't enough enemies left and he couldn't get a shot onto that Rebel Arise in time. The Charioteer got 3. He didn't survive. The M40, M43 on the enemy team, 3 kills. But of course he was taken out by Mike. When it came to base XP, it's Mike again. He's got 1,232 base experience points from that game. Again, high scorer. 1,041 from the Charioteer, 975 for the Conqueror. He fired 13 rounds, got 4 direct hits, no penetrations though, 13 splash, damage of 3,252 hit points, all of it was at more than 300 meters. He damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 5, and did 697 hit points of stun assist off 8 stuns. On a premium count, he earned 31,220 credits, but the ammunition resupply and consumables were expensive. Yes, unfortunately, he made a small loss for the game, 1,970 XP. XP credits, sorry, but I don't think he'll mind about that. When it came to XP, he did actually earn 1,232 and times 2 for the first victory of the day, 3,696 from personal missions payout. Took a total of 7,392 experience points altogether. So in the end, it was actually very effective. It certainly bumped up his crew skills. And he did say, nice kitty. Well, yes, I suppose technically it's a tiger, isn't it? So it's a kitty. So if you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like and do subscribe to our channel. And congratulations to Mike for a nice little ace tanker in his kitty.